Basketball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jared Anderson.
And a very good Thursday afternoon to you. Welcome to day one of the Flaming Gorge tournament from Green River High School. A beautiful afternoon in Sweetwater County. We're set for an interesting out-of-state matchup today. Your Riverton Wolverines taking on the Bear Lake, Idaho Bears. If you followed this team last year, you're probably pretty familiar with the two Idaho teams that Riverton will see here at the Flaming Gorge tournament. They'll see not only Bear Lake, Idaho, but they'll see Grace, Idaho tomorrow. The same two Idaho schools these Wolverines took on here at the Flaming Gorge Classic last year. Talked to Coach Bo Sheets before this one. He's coming up here on the Porter's Tailgate Show, and he said last year when Riverton faced Bear Lake, he considered it one of their worst performances of the year. Said they came off the bus, were a little bit sloppy last time down here, so he's changed up the pregame routine a little bit and is hoping for a better result this time around. They lost that game to Bear last year 46-40. Again, this is the Porter's Tailgate Show. Our thanks to Porter's Supply Company on the corner of Sunset and Federal in Riverton. They are your source for stoves, for spas, for pellets, and a whole lot more. Good winter store to get involved with there. Keep you warm with some wood pellets for your house, some stove upkeep, and then, of course, the hot tub is a great accessory for this time of the year, too. That's Porter's Supply Company making our pregame show possible. We've been early from this gym here most of the day so far. In fact, the last game tipped off about 20 minutes ahead of schedule, so I thought that we would be well ahead of schedule here in this one. They are pushing the time frame back a little bit, I think mainly because the two nightcapper games after this feature the home team Green River boys and girls, so they want to make up a little bit of that and not get too early in this tournament, but it is not very often you get a tournament where games are early. All right, we owe you a quick timeout here, and we're about 7 or 8 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to hear from Wolverine head coach Bo Sheets in just a couple of minutes. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show. You are watching the Wolverines on County 10's YouTube channel and listening on 105.1 Jack FM.
Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Back on the Porter's Tailgate Show, chatting with Wolverine head coach Bo Sheets. Coach, first of all, first road trip of the season. How was the bus trip down?
It was good. You know, it's always more enjoyable to have your home tournament and get to sleep in your own beds. But it's fun to get on the road. They do a good job at this tournament. So, and the roads were nice. That's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. This tournament is kind of a fan favorite, I know. Where does it rank amongst the tournaments across the state for you guys?
Sure. You know, we have our home tournament. That's pretty tough to beat. They do a good job hosting here with, the dunk contest and three-point contest. And you get to see teams that you don't normally get to see from out of state. So it is a lot of fun. And then, to get to go to Cheyenne and get another good tournament with good competition. I like kind of the blend of the 3 tournaments we have.
What do you know about this Bear Lake team?
Well, very well coached team. They've got 2 bigs that are really good. 6'4" and 6'8". 6'4" kids averaging almost 23 a game, and so we're going to have our work cut out for us in the middle today. They run a good zone in the past. They've ran that. Again, run good sets offensively. So, again, very well coached team. They're athletic. They get after you. I think they won state in football last year, so they're a pretty physical team. Very good challenge for us.
How do you make up defensively for that height? You're going to be sort of outmatched in that department a lot of the year, it looks like.
Yeah, it's you have to do your work early. So if you don't get there to get position before the shot goes up, if you're late, it's kind of obviously, it's going to be tough to get those rebounds, and the other team's going to get putbacks. So for us, it's limiting putbacks, it's offensive rebounds, and then trying to get some too, because with having the quickness advantage, sometimes you can get some long rebounds. That's where we've got to kind of make up our lack of size at times.
All right, Coach, we'll chat with you afterwards, but good luck.
All right, thanks, Jared.
He is Bo Sheets, head coach of the Riverton Wolverines in his 6th year with the program. Mentioned Riverton and Bear Lake matched up on the opening day of the Flaming Gorge tournament last year. Bear Lake came out the victors in that one, 46-40. Season did go pretty darn well for the Wolverines after that, though, going 21-6 last season. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show. Have an opportunity here to thank a couple of the other folks that make this broadcast possible, like Perfect Power Electric. They are making our live stream possible this afternoon. Perfect Power Electric and Lander supports our athletes on and off the court. Give Perfect Power Electric for your electric needs today. Give them a call. And thanks to Myers Gambles on Main Street in Lander. They're excited to cheer on all Fremont County athletes. Gambles has winning deals, and remember, delivery is free within 30 miles of the store. That does include Riverton. So Gambles, great holiday headquarters there for your holiday shopping. Got a doubleheader of basketball coming at you tomorrow. We'll have the Lady Wolverines up first, a 2:40 start time as they take on Lyman's Lady Eagles. And then the Wolverine boys are back out at the nightcapper here. Should be just after 7 o'clock, maybe closer to 7:30. We'll keep you connected on the County 10 YouTube channel with just how late or early the tournament's going tomorrow. But sometime in that 7 to 7:30 window for Riverton and Grace, Idaho. Do want to apologize to Lady Wolverine basketball fans. Unfortunately, I'm sure, as you know, the girls are playing right now at Rock Springs High School. They're taking on Thunder Basin, and we were unable to make it over there. The ultimate decision was not necessarily a boys over girls one. It was, quite frankly, behind the scenes here, a little peek. We've had great success broadcasting from this gym over the years, and not have had the luck with Rock Springs High School quite as much. So we took the reliable broadcast, and I've reached out to about a dozen people, it feels like, on that Riverton girls coaching staff and some parents, and asked them to text me updates. So I will do my very best to let you know how the Lady Wolverines are doing with Thunder Basin from 20 miles away over at Rock Springs High School. We will have all of the other RHS broadcasts throughout the week, including the Lady Wolverines tomorrow and on Saturday. So there you go. We're a couple of minutes away from tip-off. We'll get this one going here just a couple of minutes early, it looks like. Riverton and Bear Lake, Idaho doing battle in just a couple of minutes. This has been the Porter's Tailgate Show, and we'll take a 60-second timeout when we come back. Starting lineups and the opening tip-off. You're watching the Wolverines on county10.com and listening to our audio coverage on 105.1 Jack FM.
Did you see Allison at lunch today? I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text Allison. Hey, hold up, Matt's calling me. Hey, we got the food and we're on our way right now. Hey, who's coming, bro? You're the one that needs help.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Coverage of the Flaming Gorge Tournament continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Welcome me back here to Green River High School, the home of the Green River Wolves, on a beautiful day in Sweetwater County. It's been weird not leaving Fremont County the last few days, and then you get right outside of the county line, and there's no snow down here. Very little, at least, to trace every once in a while, but it's been that fog and ice and snow in the Rendezvous City the last few days, and then you come down here and it feels like a whole other world. Not to brag too much about what is ultimately like 38 degrees, but sunshine here in Green River. Day one from the Flaming Gorge Tournament. Jared Anderson with you as we are ready. Not sure if we're going to get starters introduced to you here or not, but I have them for you, so I'll run down the list. First for the Bear Lake, Idaho Bears. They start number 10, Taylor Roberts. Roberts, a 6'1" senior. Number 11 is Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd wears number 11. He is a senior. Number 12 is Bryson Crane, a 6'4" senior. You'll see this gentleman on your screen a lot. Number 20 is Christian Bush, a 6'8" senior. And number 32 is Trayson Wright, a 6' junior. No lineups here for the crowd, so we'll get Riverton's on the fly as we are just about ready to go. It's Ty Sheets, Draven Monroe, Brody Dale, Parker Paxton, and Hunter Hauk for the Wolverines, all seniors. Opening tip belongs to the Bears. And here we go from Green River High School. Glad you're along with us. Rhett Lloyd with it to start the Bears offense. Right side, outside, he goes to Bryson Kane. Alley-oop pass underneath, and tip missed by Christian Bush. Here come the Wolverines for their first offensive possession. Brody Dale gets past one man, finds Parker Paxton, corner three. That's a no good, in and out. And a rebound tracked down by Bush. Christian had a 20-point effort against the Wolverines last year in this matchup. And Coach Sheets talked in the Porter's Tailgate Show about the need to stop the Bears' size. Push foul on the floor going to go against the Wolverines. First foul of the ball game is against Brody Dale. The Riverton on defense still after the foul. Bears to trigger it in. Bears in their away blue uniforms. Riverton in the home white uniforms. That's all we've seen RHS in so far with the 4-game Stranigan tournament last week. Riverton goes 2-2 at that. Bear Lake, by the way, also 2-2 on the season. They've knocked off Grace, Idaho twice. Inside move, that time by Rhett Lloyd. Shot missed and rebounded by Brody Dale. Lloyd put a nice move on his man, but just not enough to get past him there and convert the shot. Sheets to Parker Paxton. Right side, outside, we go to Brody Dale. Dre Monroe in the paint for his first shot of the game. Can't get it, but a foul on Christian Bush is going to send Dre Monroe to the line. I think in 3 out of the 4 Riverton Stranigan games, Dre had the first points, so we'll see if he can do it here from the free throw line. Would be the first time at the stripe, and he does. First one is good. 6:27 to play first quarter. Fremont Chevrolet making our scoreboard updates possible. Second free throw rattles out. That was down for a second, stays out. Bryson Crane doing the Bear Lake rebounding duties. Rhett Lloyd has Ty Sheets on him defensively. Usually Ty's going to be against one of their better offensive weapons. Match up with the ball handling guard a lot. as Ty draws the tough defensive assignments. Pass for Bush hits him in the face, stays alive with Bear Lake. Bryson Crane at the top. Pickpocketed by Dre Monroe, and here comes Dre in transition. Leave it for Ty Sheets. Floater can't go, and Monroe gets hammered on the rebound attempt. So that's a Bears foul, ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. Good position by Dre Monroe. Really nice plays all the way up and down the court by Dre. He got the steal on the defensive end. Looked for an open Ty Sheets. Ty was unable to hit the shot, but Monroe right there for the rebound and good position to draw the foul too. Wolverines up 1-0 early on the Monroe free throw. Eli Lucas is checked into the ball game for Big Red. Here's Brody Dale, long three, swish. Brody Dale as the first three-pointer of the ball game, and it's 4-0 Wolverines. Bears are going to throw it away too near midcourt. Not a lot of communication there, and Bears head coach Trevor Ward wants a timeout. Just a quick 30. We will keep it right here as Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 4-0 here. We've played almost 3 minutes from Green River High School. Got a Brody Dale three-pointer and a free throw from Dre Monroe to begin the Wolverine scoring. 2 more games from this gym tonight. Both the Green River girls and boys will have the night cappers. So what is currently a fairly empty Green River High School gym is certainly going to fill up here, you would think, when folks in Sweetwater County get off of work and come cheer on the home team. Riverton basketball out of the timeout and turnover. It's Parker Paxton working it slowly up the floor. Met defensively by Rhett Lloyd. Now he'll kick it out to Brody Dale. Another three, no, and a foul on the rebound. This time will go against Bear Lake. I've seen a couple of push fouls under the bucket on the Bears. That's on Bryson Crane, his second. Dale's inbound pass to Monroe in the paint. Kicks it out to Sheets for three. In and out, back in again. Ty Sheets has a Riverton three-pointer. And Wolverines starting hot here with a 7-0 lead and a couple of three balls. We'll see Blake Gattenbein check in and Hunter Hauk return next dead ball. Bear Lake with the possession. Trayson Wright has Parker Paxton on him defensively. Trey will pick up his dribble. Parker all over his face, trying to get that 5 count. Coach Sheets clapping him on. May have had a 4 count there, but he gets rid of it. Pass to the paint to Crane, and it is stripped out of his hands, taken away. There's Brody Dale running the floor for the Wolverines. Drop it off to Ty Sheets. Dre Monroe. Go baseline, gets past one, scoop it out to Paxton. 3, good. Wolverines on top 10-0. 4:10 to play, first quarter from Green River High School on that Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Coach Ward for Bear Lake is not happy, and he's going to send 3 new subs in here next at ball. It's always interesting, these tournaments, especially right after you get off the bus, whether or not you've arrived or not. 3 from the Bears goes in and out and rebounded by Dre. Monroe gives it off to Paxton, who promptly travels with it. Checking in for the Bears, Toby Flake, Evan Cottle, and there's one more Bear in the ball game. I'll get to you here momentarily. I believe that's Gavin Robinson. Gavin listed on the JV roster. Officials are going to stop play. And Ty Sheets is cut on his face, so we will stop play for blood. And not to alarm anybody, Ty's just fine with a little bit of blood, but there is a lot of blood coming down the face of Ty Sheets right now. Looks like something in a slasher film right now. Ty was injured a lot, it felt like, in football season 2, and he's got the cut across the face, so he'll get bandaged up. And Aiden Kelly, the junior, will check in for the first time. Bears inbound in backcourt. Cottle with the basketball, right side outside. Kelly on him defensively. He'll pick up his dribble way up top. Now go right side outside to Crane for 3. That clanks off the front of the rim, and Brody Dale is there for the defensive rebound. He'll hustle it into the front court for Riverton. Kick it out to Lucas. Lucas left side baseline. Good body control up and in from Eli Lucas. And it is 12-0. Wolverines, we've played 5 minutes here in the first quarter from the Flaming Gorge tournament. Bears basketball, trying to do some work in the high post, but the Wolverine defense is going to swarm Bryson Crane, cause a tie-up. It was Brody Dale, Hunter Hauk, and Eli Lucas all there to trap him, and possession arrow says Riverton ball. Well, whatever Coach Sheets has done as far as switching up pregame, the pregame routine has worked in the first 5 minutes of this one. Said he didn't want the slow start that they had against Bear Lake last year. And the Wolverines out in front, but very early, 12-0. Here's Hauk. Right side baseline dribble drive is shut off to Paxton with space up top. No. Just off the mark for Parker. And here comes Lloyd for the Bears. So Riverton one and done on that possession. 2:25 to play. First quarter action. Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho 12-0. Hunter Hauk is going to intercept this pass. He'll outlet to Paxton, and Paxton will set up the Riverton offense again. Parker between the legs, dribble at the top of the key, finds Brody Dale way up top now. Brody pick up the dribble and scoop it to Kelly right side on the perimeter. Bear Lake in a 2-3 zone defensively. There's Dale looking to the paint for a second. Now we'll wing it around to Paxton. Paxton will rise for a 10-footer. Can't get it to go from the left side, but he is fouled, and Parker will go to the free throw stripe. Parker Paxton, one of the Wolverines' best shooters, leading scorer so far this season, was the leading scorer on the team last year. First free throw is good. So Christian Bush, the big 6'8" senior, return to the Bear Lake offense. They've got a 6'8" player and a 6'4" player. Christian Bush and Bryson Crane add a lot of height down there. Parker drains them both, and it's 14-0. First quarter action, Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho. Got this one going just a couple minutes ahead of the scheduled tip-off. Thought we were going to be a lot earlier. The game that preceded this tipped off almost 20 minutes before the scheduled tip-off, so I thought that's what we were in store for, but they gave him a long break in between games. Robinson has it right side outside. Good defense by Malachi Smith, who's just checked in. Partially blocked on a shot attempt by Dre Monroe, but put back up and in by Bear Lake's Taylor Roberts. There's the first Bears points of the ball game, 14-2. Riverton out in front with the possession now. Monroe, high post. Aiden Kelly on the far side now. Go right back to Dre in the paint. Good jump stop, up and in. Dre Monroe as the Wolverine bucket. It's back to a 14-point Riverton advantage. 48 seconds to play in the quarter now. Right side outside, Connors has the basketball. Smith works on him defensively. Now they wing it around the perimeter. Lloyd up top. Try to use a screen, stop at the elbow, pivot around. His dribble is shut off, and he'll find Christian Bush. Closing in on 20 seconds to play in quarter one. Bear Lake going to back this one way up top near the GR logo here from Green River High School. Bush has it go through his hands, taken away by Smith. Here comes Malachi, the big guy on the dribble. Can't get the shot to go from the right side, but Malachi Smith earns a couple of free throws. The push foul is going to go on Taylor Roberts. That's who the official said. I thought it may have gone against Cottle, but first one not good for Malachi. He'll get one more. Second one is also no good, but it's going to be Riverton basketball, as trying to get the rebound was Gavin Robinson. Goes off of his fingertips out of bounds. And with 8.7 seconds remaining first quarter, it'll be Riverton basketball. They lead 6-2. Parker Paxton's going to check in. Malachi comes out. And you would think situational substitution there. The sharpshooter in with just 8 seconds left in the quarter. Dale's going to find Kelly up top. Aiden will take the shot. That three's no good. See if Bear Lake can get a shot here from half court off. They can, and it is no good on the long heave from Toby Flake. So after one good quarter of basketball for the Wolverines, they lead the Bear Lake Bears 16-2. Step aside, and we're back in 60 seconds with more Wolverine basketball on County10.com and 105.1 Jack FM.
To explore Wyoming's stunning parks at Fremont Motors during the Open Road Sales Event. We're giving away a complimentary Wyoming State Parks pass with every vehicle sold, so you can get out and explore our beautiful state behind the wheel of a brand new vehicle. Plus, all Fremont vehicles come back by Fremont Care, so you'll be covered no matter what the Open Road has in store. Visit Fremont Chevrolet GMC in Riverton, or shop online anytime at FremontMotors.com and start your Wyoming adventure today.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give him a call at 307-332-7184.
Second quarter is set to begin from Green River High School. Jared Anderson with you from the Flaming Gorge tournament. Riverton out in front of Bear Lake after a great quarter of basketball. They lead 16-2. Bear Lake basketball. Lloyd with it in backcourt now. Brody Dale on him defensively. Dale, Hauk, Paxton, Lucas, and Monroe, the Riverton lineup to start the second quarter. Eli Lucas with his steal. Now he's got an open two. Can't get it to go from the right side. And rebounded out by Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd, off glass runner. Not going to drop for him. Rebound stripped and taken away by Hauk. He's got numbers. Now it's 2-on-2. Hauk can't get the left side layup to go, but Paxton is there with the follow and the buckets. Love the follow on the opposite side there. Parker Paxton, another 2 points to his total. We saw last time out when Riverton took on Cheyenne East that Parker Paxton eclipsed the 1,000 career point mark. Did that just 4 games into the season. An offensive foul away from the basketball. An illegal screen is going to send this back to the Wolverines. We have played a minute here in the second quarter. Big Red up 18-2 on Bear Lake, Idaho. First of 3 for the Wolverine boys from the Flaming Gorge Classic. Lucas had to tiptoe the baseline and has it stripped and taken away. That was Robinson who swatted it away. Now Riverton digs in defensively. High post. Crane turnaround 2, not going to drop, and Trey Monroe skies again for the rebound. Left side, outside, Parker Paxton to start the Riverton offense. Monroe to Paxton for 3, good. Parker Paxton with the triple, and Bear Lake wants to talk it over. Timeout asked for by Coach Trevor Ward, and if you're Bo Sheets or a Riverton fan watching back in Fremont County, you couldn't have asked for a better start here in this one. Wolverines on top of the Bears 21-2. And again, if you are watching on our YouTube channel, please drop us a comment. Let us know where you're tuned in from. We would love to interact with you, love to shout you out on the broadcast. Subscribe, turn on notifications on County 10's YouTube channel, and we will interact with you. Love to, even if you're watching in Riverton, let us know. As we creep up on 5 o'clock slowly but surely, so we may have a lot of folks still on the job tuned in, watching along. So if you are watching at work, let us know the name of your business, and we'll give you some love here on the broadcast. Audio for your drive home is on 105.1 Jack FM, and then head over to County 10's YouTube channel. I always recommend to folks, you can cast YouTube pretty easily. You may want to find somebody tech savvy in your family, but you can cast that on your TV, put it on the big screen, and watch along with us here from the Flaming Gorge tournament. Back to action. Bear Lake has used 2 of their timeouts already, and an offensive foul on the Bears again. Rhett Lloyd turns around, puts his hands up like, I don't know what I did, but the offensive foul there. A couple of Bear Lake fans in attendance in front of us don't like it either, but Wolverines will take it back. Brody Dale gives it to Hunter Hauk. Hauk left side outside Eli Lucas. They'll work the perimeter. Brody Dale left alone for 3. That's no good. Off to the right and out of bounds. I'm way up top here at Green River High School. The excitement in my voice, I thought that looked online, and because I thought that, it was way off. Brody Dale D's up Rhett Lloyd. Right side outside they go to Trayson Wright, the junior. We'll drop it off to Cottle, and now the 6'8" Bush way up top. And good defensive pressure by Eli Lucas. Going to knock it away out of bounds. There's stays Bear Lake basketball. Dick Quayle, Pat Patterson, the assistants on this Wolverine basketball squad. (21-2) RHS out in front. We're at 5:18 to play first quarter. I have to bend like a contortionist to see the clock on the scoreboard. I've got a pole and another vent in my way. Here's a foul on Riverton defensively, and it's going to go on Eli Lucas. Be ball out of bounds. That's Lucas's second actually team foul here in the second quarter. We've got a post and a vent, and I can see one number at a time. I can't see the other scoreboard at all. No matter how far I bend, I can't tell you how much time's on that one. Running the lane, getting the basket to go is Rhett Lloyd for 2, and he's fouled. So finally something to cheer about for Bear Lake fans here, as it's currently 21-4, and Rhett has an opportunity at the free throw line. The 5'10 senior will toe the mark, but not before a couple of subs. Daniel Matthews will check in for the first time for Bear Lake. Toby Floyd is also in. The free throw, front of the rim, no good. Tipped, kept alive by the Bears, though, and they'll reload offensively. Shot is no good. A long rebound, knocked out of bounds, goes back to Riverton. Credit Toby Flake for keeping the play alive. Good hustle there for Toby. But ultimately, no points after the rebound, and back to the Wolverines. Monroe working across the timeline. Now go right side outside to Gettenbein. Paxton wants a 3 from the top, and he's got it. It is tough to stop a Parker Paxton straightaway 3 when he's got a little bit of room, and square up and shoot. That's exactly what Daniel Matthews is going to do, and he can't get that one to drop. No good. Brody Dale on the run. Give it off to Gettenbein, off of Gettenbein's leg and out of bounds. So just a little too quick into the forecourt for the Wolverines. A 20-point RHS advantage, though, from the Flaming Gorge tournament. Right side we go to Roberts. Roberts looks to the post. Good move past the defender, Taylor, but couldn't get his shot to drop. Gets his own rebound, and he is immediately fouled. That's going to go against Parker Paxton. That's Parker's first, team third. Ball out of bounds. 4:01 to play second quarter. Hunter Hauk returns to the Riverton lineup. Bear Lake basketball inbound under their own basket. Inside, outside game. Lloyd wants a three. That's no good. Offensive rebound again is grabbed by Bryson Crane, and he's fouled on the way up. So if there's one blemish to the start for the Wolverines, it has been allowing Bear Lake to get some of these offensive rebounds, and certainly there is a size advantage for the Bears. First free throw, no good off the front of the rim. Got a lot of basketball Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from Green River and Rock Springs. Games all day here at the high school. Second free throw, no good. Soaring in was Crane to get his own rebound, tried to put it back up, couldn't get it to go, and Brody Dale's going to take it away. Brody races down the lane, gets a left-hand layup to go, and he's fouled. Brody Dale with the opportunity at the three-point play. Good individual effort there. He came up with the rebound, raced down the floor. Tough left-hand layup, drew the contact. And now Brody at the line cannot hit the free throw, though. Bryson Crane will clear it away for the Bears. Lloyd has it ripped and taken away by Brody Dale. What a game Brody Dale is having. Brody trips to the floor, gets it to Hauk. Now Paxton is able to save it for the Wolverines from going out of bounds. Back to Dale. Dale spins in the lane, floater off glass, no good. But two more free throws are coming up for Brody. Again, if you're watching on 105.1, if you're listening on 105.1 Jack FM, you could be watching on County 10's YouTube channel. Just search for County 10. And it is live right now. Brody's first free throw is no good. And if you're watching, you can also listen in Fremont County by tuning your radio to 105.1 Jack FM. See Malachi Smith return to the RHS lineup. Brody's got one more free throw, and he will knock that down. So a couple of misses at the stripe for Brody, and he corrects it right there, gets that one to go. Toby Flake will start up the Bears offense, trailing 27-4. Toby gets contact on the way up, and he will go to the line for two shots. The 6'1" senior will go toe the mark. I bend my neck all directions to tell you there are 3 minutes and 1 second remaining in the second quarter. Toby's first free throw, no good, barely hits the front of the rim. He'll get one more. Josiah Hernandez has checked in for Riverton. Second free throw is good for Toby. 27-5 now on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Wolverines out in front of Bear Lake, Idaho, trying to get you a Lady Wolverine score. They're taking on Thunder Basin right now from Rock Springs High School. Parker Paxton, floater in the lane is good. Pretty shot, Parker Paxton. It's a foul way up top against Hernandez. First foul of the ball game on Josiah, and that'll be team foul number 5 on Riverton, so double bonus situation now is Evan. Nope, they're going to say Rhett Lloyd. Rhett will take some more free throws. Rhett has shot from the free throw line quite a bit this quarter. He'll sink the first one. One more free throw for Rhett. Want to thank Sutherland's in Riverton. They've got what you need for every project as Lloyd hits the second free throw as well. Sutherland's on North Federal saying good luck to the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. Brody Dale at the top, right side Hernandez for 3. That's no good. Monroe will soar, tip it back up and in. Dre Monroe adds 2 to the Riverton column, and they lead 31-7 with 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in the first half. Hernandez tightens up the defense on Toby Flake. Back up top, we go to Taylor Roberts. Roberts to Lloyd on the dribble drive. He is fouled, and 2 free throws coming up for Rhett. Rhett just hit a couple, and another opportunity here for Bear Lake to chip away at this Riverton lead at the free throw stripe. First one is good. Got to add a point, not take it away there. Coming up at the conclusion of this game, which is still a ways away, we'll select our Tyler Watson State Farm Player of the Game. Second free throw is also good for Rhett, so he's gone 4 for 4 over the last minute. Tyler's a proud Wolverine supporter at State Farm. They're ready to protect your future. Give Tyler a call at 856-4118. 856-4118. Tyler Watson in his office at State Farm saying, go Big Red. Malachi Smith stopped from the angle and get it knocked down for 2. Malachi's first points of the game. Rhett Lloyd at the top has Hernandez D'ing him up. Rhett behind the back dribble. We'll go right side outside to Crane. Feed the paint down low to Robinson, and Eli Lucas thought he was straight up, but they'll say Eli may have hit him with a body, and free throws forthcoming for a freshman, Gavin Robinson. First to 2 is good, and the Bears in double digits now, 33-10, with one more free throw coming up. Parker Paxton checks back into the Riverton lineup. Eli Lucas will take a breather. Sure been fun watching Eli in that 6th man off the bench role. He will hit both free throws. The Riverton advantage is 22 now with 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gattenbein, stop inside the paint just in front of the free throw line. Open for 2. He'll take it and knock it down. Blake's first bucket. Left side outside is Rhett Lloyd. He'll take it to the dribble twice, now pick it up. Double teamed. Luckily for him, has a teammate right there. Toby Flake, 3. Hard off the back of the rim, and Hernandez will clear the rebound. Inside of 45 seconds to play in the half. Riverton basketball. Paxton, 3 at the top is no good. Off to the left side of the rim. Tracked down by the Bears. Here comes Toby with it. Into the front court, behind the back dribble. Puts up a tough, unbalanced shot. Can't get it to go. Had to readjust mid-air and couldn't do much with that. Wolverines take it away. Was Malachi for another rebound. 18 seconds to play in the half. Paxton on the dribble. Stopped left baseline. Parker looking for a teammate. He's got Malachi way up top. Malachi backs it off on the dribble. Now reloads to Gattenbein. Blake in the paint has Monroe. Monroe at nearly the buzzer. Can't get it to go. It is no good, but at the end of the first half, Riverton well out in front of Bear Lake, Idaho, 35-11. Fantastic half of basketball for the Riverton Wolverines. We will get you into the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show here in just a quick moment. And we'll take a look back at the first half, plus look ahead to the second half. And I am still efforting a Lady Wolverine update. If you are watching along on YouTube, if you know my number, I'm not going to give it out publicly, but if you're listening and you do have a Riverton Girls Thunder Basin score, please feel free to send that over to me. You can post these scores as well on County 10's YouTube chat box. We would love to have it in there. Again, I'm efforting from several people to give me updates of that one from Rock Springs High School, but I have not had success thus far. We did get this one a little bit earlier than I think they started over there, so could be a little bit behind. But we'll try to get you that rounded up here at halftime. For the boys, we know the Wolverines are on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 35-11. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show is coming up in just a couple of minutes. You are watching the Wolverines on county10.com and listening on 105.1 Jack FM.
County 10 is your Fremont County news leader. We're everywhere, on the web, mobile, social, and on your radio dial, with all the news you need to feel connected. From sports to board meetings and community features, we work hard to bring you all the latest updates you care about. Visit us today at county10.com. County 10, community connected.
'Make your home improvement projects a breeze with Sutherland's, your home improvement experts. Always the right products at the right price. For every project, every day. You can shop and pay online at Sutherlands.com, and we'll get it ready for easy in-store pickup. With the tools and the know-how, you can count on Sutherlands for any job. With over 30,000 items in stock, make your first stop at Sutherland's Home Improvement in Casper and Riverton.
Letters. 5 letters. Just think about, what am I doing right now? Smile. Smile? Uh-huh. This is so easy.
Nobody likes to be stopped by the police, but if I'd seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just might have saved her life.
This is Maven, award-winning optics for the adventurous. From binoculars to spotting scopes, Maven has you covered. Be prepared for scouting, wildlife watching, or any outdoor adventure. As a proud sponsor of local high school sports, we wish all the Fremont County athletes the best of luck this season. Visit mavenbuild.com for more information and to order. Maven, discover something new.
Coverage of the Flaming Gorge Tournament continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and county10.com.
Welcome you into the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. I want to thank the Wyoming Department of Transportation for making our halftime coverage possible. They remind you, no matter how far or short your trip in Wyoming is, buckle up. Every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. It is plain and simple. Only takes you a second to do, and it could save your life. So before you even put it in drive or reverse, make sure that everybody in your vehicle is buckled up. Thanks to Whiteout for making the halftime show possible. What a first half here for the Wolverine boys. They're on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 35-11. They led 16-2 at the end of the first quarter. This Bear Lake team beat them last year in the first day of the Flaming Gorge tournament, 46-40. And talking with Coach Sheets before this game, he said a lot of the same players are back on this Bear Lake squad, including a couple of their big guys, specifically Christian Bush and Bryson Crane. They're 6'8" and 6'4" players who gave him quite a few fits. Last year, Bush had 20 points, and Coach Sheets said it was just a really rough effort, one of their worst on the season. Said they just came off of the bus flat, and that was not the case at all here in the first 16 minutes of play. Now, still 16 minutes of basketball, obviously, to go in this one. We, of course, will have a doubleheader of basketball for you along the County 10 Sports Network tomorrow. And again, my sincere apologies to Lady Wolverine fans. Riverton girls playing Thunder Basin High School right now at Rock Springs. Unfortunately, due to that scheduling conflict, we chose to do the boys game. We've had a lot of luck when it comes to broadcasting here at Green River High School. And with all due respect to Rock Springs High School, it's been a little bit more of an adventure. So we did choose to do this game instead of that one, and we are hoping to have updates from the girls here shortly. I've texted a couple of folks trying to run those down for you. Again, if you're watching on County 10's YouTube channel and you do know a score or an update and you want to pass that along, we would love to give the girls a shout out and some coverage. I can tell you for sure, though, that the Lady Wolverines will be on the radio and County 10's YouTube channel tomorrow afternoon, a 2:40 start time as Riverton takes on the Lyman Lady Eagles, and then Riverton boys are back in action about 7:30 tomorrow night, facing Grace, Idaho. Of course, interesting former Riverton connections. The Draper family now lives in Grace, Idaho. Travis Draper, the athletics director there, and that'll be fun to reconnect, have the Riverton story there with the Draper family, and to get to see this Grace, Idaho team, a team that has played Bear Lake a couple of times already this young season. So boys tomorrow around 7:30. The girls will play at 2:40 tomorrow afternoon, and you can watch both of them on our YouTube channel. You can listen on 105.1 Jack FM. Fast forwarding to Saturday, we will be up bright and early Saturday morning. First game of the day from Rock Springs High School, 8 a.m. Saturday morning. Riverton gets Thunder Basin, and then at 2:40 in the afternoon, the Riverton ladies take on Rollins for a second time already this season. So double headers on Friday and Saturday. If you are coming down, can definitely report to you that roads are fantastic. There's not a lot of snow on the ground once you get on the other side of South Pass, and certainly not down here in Sweetwater County. Very little snow, matter of fact, on the ground in this neck of the woods. And that forecast looks like it's going to be great here for the next couple of days. So a few Wolverine fans in attendance and a smattering of Bear Lake, Idaho fans too, but a pretty sparsely attended game here in the middle of the day from the Flaming Gorge tournament. We're just a couple of minutes away from resuming this ball game at the half. It's Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 35-11. This has been the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation for making it possible, reminding you to always wear your seatbelt. No matter how far or short your trip in Wyoming is, seatbelts save lives. Buckle up for Life, Wyoming. The second half is coming at you in just about 60 seconds. You're watching the Wolverines on County 10's YouTube channel and listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Central Bank and Trust is a local bank that is focused on technology and convenience. We have a simpler online mortgage application process, You can use your computer or mobile device to upload required documents and sign them online. We have a variety of personal and business banking services. Stop in or visit centralbanktrust.com. We live here. We work here.
Wolverine basketball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jared Anderson.
Back to Green River High School. Second half of action set to begin. It'll be Riverton basketball here as we start the third quarter. Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 35-11 from the Flaming Gorge tournament in Sweetwater County. Brody Dale has it for the Wolverines. Shovel a pass to Dre Monroe for two in the paint. Got it to go. Dre having a fantastic ball game so far. Riverton offense picking up right where it left off. Three from the top is in and out for Rhett Lloyd, and a rebound up high from Hunter Hauk. Outlet to Dale. Dale running the lane, goes up strong, and he is fouled on the floor. That's going to be assessed to Rhett Lloyd, first foul of the second half. That's Rhett's second. And we'll go ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. Brody Dale looking to get it in, tried to get it to Dre. It was tipped and out of bounds. Parker Paxton has it way up top for Riverton. He'll use the screen, go down the lane, left side layup, got it. Parker, two more. He's in double digits, and it's Riverton 39, Bear Lake 11. Lloyd at the top with the basketball for Bear Lake. Right. Same starters, by the way, both halves for both of these teams. Floater from Roberts is good. Ty Sheets behind the back dribble. Send it to Dale. Dale, right side dribble drive, can't do much with it. Now Sheets up top is open for three, rims in and out. And rebounded out quick by the Bears. Bryson Crane with the board. Lloyd, left side outside to right. Right, go underneath. Snap a pass down low to Crane. Puts one in the air, gets it to drop, and he's fouled. Nice move down low, Bryson Crane. And Bear Lake certainly has started the third quarter more inspired than the effort we saw in the first half. Free throw is nothing but net. 39-16, Riverton with the advantage. We've played almost 2 minutes of quarter three. Here's Parker, left side outside, hand back to Brody. Dale to Sheets in the corner. Ty got it. Couldn't hit from the top. Open in the corner this time. Ty Sheets knocking down the three-pointer. Bears basketball, corner Bryson Crane has Monroe on him, and he'll go up top to Lloyd. Tried to feed a pass down low to Bush. Bush had to go almost out of bounds to save it. Does so to his teammate, though, Roberts. And a 3-second violation going to be given to Bear Lake. Didn't really watch who was camped out in the paint there. The play was along the inline. And somebody camping out down low, the official says. Monroe, left side outside, has Ty Sheets. Sheets watches a cut go by and now reloads to Parker up top. Paxton uses screen. Looked for Monroe on the roll, couldn't get it to him. Good help side defense by the Bears. Monroe will square up long two, in and out, no good. Lucas tipped the rebound, but falls away to the Bears. Roberts on the dribble now. Roberts looked down low, swatted away for a moment, kept alive by the Bears, put back up and in by Bush, Christian Bush, and he's fouled. So another 3-point play opportunity coming up here for the Bear Lake squad. My thanks to County 10 Sports Director Wyatt Barijka efforting that Lady Wolverines score for us right now. Apparently, he's having a tough time tracking it down too, but is on the case. Lucas, corner 2 is good. Eli Lucas with another bucket. 44-18 now. Wolverines still on top. 4:38 to play. Third quarter action. Quick moving third quarter as offensive foul going to be given to Rhett Lloyd. Actually, they'll say Bryson Crane. So Rhett had the basketball, Crane on the screen. They'll give the personal foul to Bryson Crane. I want to thank Dwayne, Maria, Jessica, all watching along on County 10's YouTube channel. Jessica there at halftime saying, way to go Wolverines, you make us proud. It was a great half of basketball to start this tournament. Fun team to root for, and I think they're going to be fun all year long. Here's Paxton at the top, hand back to Monroe. Dre put a move on, jumps up in the lane, gets it to go. He's so good once he gets a little bit of room, that first step, and a very wide, lengthy jump stop from Monroe. Foul away from the basketball, I think, is on Dre down low. I happen to glance right at the right moment, but now they're actually going to say that's on somebody else. I think they got Ryan Cox waiting to see him put it up on the scoreboard. Ryan Cox had just checked in, and they'll say it was on Ryan. I saw Dre get kind of tangled up with his defender down low, so assumed it was on Monroe, but it is not. That's what I get for jumping to any sort of conclusions. Way at the top is Rhett Lloyd. Now long three from Flake is no good. Takes a long bounce, and gathering it in the corner is Ty Sheets. Sheets to Cox. Cox all alone right side. Had it swatted away from behind and out of bounds. Ryan just a teeny hesitation to go up with the basketball. A little difficulty in the exchange there. Pass to him. Here's Lucas, readjusts midair, can't get it to go. Never really got his body position back set for the shot. Should have been a traveling violation maybe on Cottle, but was not called. Lloyd at the top. Faked right, went left, can't get it to go. Follow from one of his teammates is no good, and Ryan Cox will muscle away a big rebound down low. Outlet to Lucas. Eli loses the handle, crashes to the floor, and now Rhett Lloyd will take it away. Rhett through the lane, tried to give a little Euro step in there. I'm not sure that shouldn't have been a travel as well, and not to continue to harp on that, but they're going to call a Wolverine foul first. For what it's worth, big officiating guy, want to get that point across. Big fan of all of our Wyoming officials. They do a great job. Just I get paid to blab about what I see, and oftentimes that's wrong, so RHS on top 46-18. One more free throw coming up for the Bears. In and out. Neither of them dropped that time. And we're inside of 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Here's Brody Dale. Right side outside Ty Sheets. Snap a good pass down low to Cox. Cox turnaround left hand is no good. Monroe follow off glass. Got it. Boy, Dre Monroe is having a heck of a ball game. It is a 30-point Riverton lead. 2.5 remaining third quarter. Lloyd from the top three with a hand in his face. Can't get it to go. Rebound, good position. Under there, Toby Flake. Nope, that's Gavin Robinson who had great position. And he will go to the line to shoot twice. Foul on Dre Monroe. That's his second. Fifth Riverton team foul, too. First will rattle home. Parker Paxton returns for Riverton. We'll see Trayson Wright returning for Bear Lake. Thanks to Wyoming 4x4, located north of Riverton, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs. From lifts to bumpers, bedliners, give them a call. Wyoming 4x4, wishing all Fremont County athletes the best of luck. Second free throw is also good. Cuts the Bear Lake, Idaho deficit to 28. 2:21 to play third quarter. Coach Bo Sheets and our player of the game will join us immediately following this one. Ty right side outside to Parker Paxton, who's not going to be able to shoot it. There's a Riverton foul first. Coach Sheets chatting with the official about it. They give that to Dre. It is on Monroe, I guess. And that is Dre's third. Player control, so no free throws. Flake way up top with it. He's got Monroe on him defensively. Flake fade away two, will not drop, and rebound knocked out of bounds. Stays Bears basketball. If you're getting off of work here just after 5 o'clock, keep in mind you can finish this game up by watching it on County 10's YouTube channel. Or if you're looking for audio only, maybe you get a drive home, flip over to 105.1 Jack FM. Foul on the floor is going to be given to Hunter Hauk. So last few minutes here of the third quarter have turned into a lot of fouls. That's the second on Hunter. And 2 shots in the bonus coming up. Rhett Lloyd. Rhett has shot 7 times from the free throw line now. It's the first. And he's got 1 more. Lets it fly. It's good. We'll see Caden Anderson, a sophomore, check in for the Bears. Caden listed at 5'10". Kelly up top to Ty. Ty fake right, go left, had a step, and then help side defense from Trayson Wright, but Trayson was a little too aggressive. Got a big piece of Ty for the foul. 4th team foul, first on Trayson. Ball out of bounds to the Wolverines with 1:26 remaining first quarter. Inbound to Monroe, who is immediately double-teamed. Yeah, Sheets open for 3. Got it. Ty Sheets, another 3-pointer. Good job by Dre to gather the ball in, realize he was double-teamed, find the open Ty Sheets, who promptly knocks down another 3-pointer. Anderson with it. Stop at the left side elbow. Tipped by Kelly, taken away by Aiden. Paxton in there with some quick hands, too. Forcing a takeaway inside of a minute in the third quarter. Riverton lead is 51-22 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Here's Sheets, spot up again for 3. Swish! Ty Sheets. Back-to-back triples for the Wolverines. Advantage goes 54-22 as we close in on half a minute remaining in the third quarter. Bears basketball. Tipped and knocked out of bounds by a diving Ty Sheets. They'll say out of bounds off of Bear Lake. I thought Ty got a piece of that, but they'll say he did not. Monroe with it for Riverton inside of 20 seconds now. Hauk in the corner. Finds Ty on a cut. Ty back off the dribble. Hear the countdown behind us. 5 seconds. Kelly for 3 in the corner. That's no good. Didn't draw anything. And the long attempt at the buzzer will come up well short. So at the end of 3, Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 54-22. Come on back for the final 8 minutes with us. We'll close this one out here in 60 seconds from Green River High School. You are watching the Wolverines at county10.com and listening on 105.1 Jack FM.
Looking for an upgrade to your vehicle? Wyoming 4x4 is the place to go for all your upgrade needs. From lift kits to bumpers, grill guards to bed liners, we've got everything you need to take your ride to the next level. We use top brands for our bumpers like Fab 4s, Ranch Hand, and Rhoda Moore. So get your vehicle ready and stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
Your home for RHS basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM.
Fourth quarter has begun from Green River High School. Christian Bush with the 2 right off the bat, up and in for Bear Lake, and Bush swats it away at the other end too. So the first 15 seconds of the fourth quarter, the Christian Bush show. Wolverines on top by 30 though, 54-24 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Parker Paxton, baseline drive, 2 more for Parker. It's been a team effort for the Wolverines, led by Parker, but a lot of contributors offensively. Ball knocked to the floor off of Paxton last. Nope, off of Bear Lake last. Bear Lake fans all thought it went off of Parker last too. So did I, but I am a long ways from the gym, so. Brody Dale hustles it into the Riverton front court. Right side, Ty Sheets. Sheets right past the defender, stripped out of bounds off of Ty's leg last. Good recovery effort defensively by Rhett Lloyd of this Bear Lake squad. Crane at the top has Dre Monroe on him. Now give it up to Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd plays catch at the top. Crane and Lloyd uses screen. Lloyd on the dribble drive, hangs in the air, finds Bush underneath. That 6'8" target, can't get it to drop, but he is fouled, and Christian will go to the stripe. Christian Bush to shoot twice. First one is nothing but net. I want to thank Baldwin Creek Rental Center in Lander. Get what you need from equipment rental to party supplies, 675 Baldwin Creek Road. Wishing all Fremont County athletes the best of luck. Second free throw from Bush, too hard, no good, and Monroe grabs the board. Here's Sheets, baseline, bumped and fouled. Ty saw his defender a little bit late to slide over, tried to go baseline. Causes Trayson Wright to pick up his second foul. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Monroe. It was a nice first step by Dre, but he lost the handle, and it's taken away. Lloyd at the top, stopping the paint. Now they'll look down low to Crane. Crane off glass. That was good position by Crane, and it just rimmed out on him. Was down for a second, took a lap around and came back out. Hauk was there for the rebound, and a foul on the Bears as Brody Dale gets knocked to the floor. That is also going to go against Wright, so he'll pick up his third quickly. 56-25, Riverton comfortably in front with 5:49 to go, fourth quarter. Riverton led 16-2 at the end of the first quarter. They had a 14-0 lead. 16-2 at the end of one, was 35-11 at half. Started the quarter 54-22. There's Lloyd with it, splitting the defense. Nice move by Rhett Lloyd for the bucket. Eli Lucas quickly the other way, baseline drive up and in. We trade buckets quickly here, and nice moves by both Eli Lucas and Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd way at the top now, has Dale on him defensively. Dale got a fingertip on it, but Lloyd will be right there to gather it back in. Inside of 5 minutes to play. His pass is taken away by Ty Sheets. I didn't see anybody with a blue jersey in there. Ty, take it away. Lucas, soft glass, too good. Eli, back-to-back Wolverine buckets. Eli Lucas pouring it on for the Riverton offensive effort. Scoreboard now reads correctly, hopefully on YouTube. 60-27. Dre Monroe just swatted a 6'8" Christian Bush. He's got hops, folks. Sheets, Gettenbein in the corner. Lucas again can't get it for three. And rebounded out, taken away by Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd on the drive is triple team, somehow muscles it up and gets it to go. Fun player to watch, Rhett Lloyd, a senior guard from Bear Lake, Idaho. Here's Gettenbein, three, nothing but nets. Blake Gettenbein getting into the action from outside. Three minutes, 37 seconds to play in the quarter. Riverton now on top, 63-29 on that Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Rhett Lloyd's three-pointer is no good. Brody Dale comes away with the rebound. Up ahead to Lucas. Lucas quickly storms in on the baseline, draws the foul. 2 free throws for Eli Lucas coming up. And we're going to see a Riverton line change with 4 new Wolverines added in. Official making sure all 4 of them sit down for the first free throw. First free throw for Eli is good. Ryan Cox, Josiah Hernandez, Aiden Kelly, and I thought we were going to see Dre Monroe. Did he not come in? He won't get the opportunity to with the missed free throw anyhow for a moment. Now they're going to pull him back and put Malachi Smith in, it looks like, for the Wolverines. 64-29, the RHS advantage. Shot is no good by Flake. Gets his zone rebound. Good stick-to-itiveness from Toby Flake. Back up and in. Hernandez from 3 at the top. That skims the bottom of the net. Didn't draw much. 2:49 to go in the contest. Here comes Malachi Smith in for Riverton. Wolverines pending something strange here in the last couple of minutes. Looking at improving to 3-2 and dropping Bear Lake to 2-3 on the season. Aiden Kelly applying some good defensive pressure, but Flake goes to the floor to gather it in. Now Flake will try a three. That's good. Toby Flake. Malachi with the dribble that hung on the rim forever. Malachi Smith gets it to drop, though. Trading buckets here, and both teams have subbed down a little bit, though there are still a handful of starters out there for Bear Lake. All non-starters for Riverton on the floor now. Bush underneath. Cox got a piece of it, and now he will commit the foul. Shot is up and good by Gavin Robinson. Ryan Cox picks up the personal. Did a good job on the first attempt to get a piece of the basketball, but Riverton gives up the offensive rebound, and second attempt got more player than ball. So one free throw for Toby Flake, trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. Back at you tomorrow with Lady Wolverine basketball. They take on Lyman at 2:40 in the afternoon. About 7:30 for Riverton boys in Grace, Idaho. Smith's three-pointer is just off the mark. Long rebound tipped out to Gattenbein. Malachi will gather it back in and then throw it away. Taken away by Daniel Matthews. Matthews in the paint. Can't get it to go, but I believe he is fouled. Actually, that's not Matthews. I think that's Toby again. Toby Flake back to the stripe. 66-37. Riverton started this game up 14-0 and have led throughout. Now 1:27 remaining. First free throw from Toby is no good. Central Bank and Trust, your hometown bank, supports our local athletes. They are cheering for you. Proud to be located in Riverton, Lander, and Fort Washakie. Second free throw touches every part of the rim and won't go for Toby. Malachi was up high for the board. Hernandez off a screen. Josiah continues to dribble, stop at the free throw line. Now spins around, finds Gattenbein at the top. Back to Malachi. Underneath they go. Ryan Cox on the right side block. Soft touch, but just not enough there for Ryan on the shot. Inside of a minute to play, and Riverton going to pick up their third win on the season. Running a layup by Toby Flake is no good. Gattenbein collects the board and outlets to Aiden Kelly. Good moments here in the fourth quarter for some of these younger Riverton players. Here's Kelly, three in the corner. That's not going to draw anything, and out of the bounds off of the hands of Malachi Smith. So with 32 seconds remaining in regulation, Bear Lake will take back over. Evan Cottle on the dribble, stop at the angle, dribble drive shut off, finds Matthews. Wing it around, Cottle again, three, no. And it's Aiden Kelly who comes away with it. 10 seconds to play. See if Riverton does anything more offensively here. Gattenbein will not shoot the wide open three in a very classy Blake Gattenbein decision. And that will sound the final horn. Your final score: the Riverton Wolverines 66, the Bear Lake Bears 37. Great contest for Riverton. Good opening game here from the Flaming Gorge tournament. Riverton improves to 3-2 on the young season, and they're back at it tomorrow against another Idaho opponent with Grace, Idaho. The Grizzlies taking on the Wolverines in a later one. That'll be a 7:30 start tomorrow for RHS. Coming up, we will get into your Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show, and we will also select our Tyler Watson State Farm Player of the Game. We'll chat with the head coach of the Wolverines bow sheets here in just a little bit too. Once again, the final score tonight, this afternoon, I guess I should say, the Riverton Wolverines 66, the Bear Lake Bears 37. You've been watching Wolverine basketball on county10.com and listening on 105.1 Jack FM. Back with the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show in just a couple of minutes.
Kane & Associates. CPAs is your go-to source for tax, financial, and business solutions. Our experienced professionals are trusted and know the numbers. We're dedicated to providing personalized attention to each of our clients. Whether you're an individual or a business, we're here to help with all your accounting needs. Let us do the math for you. Stop in or visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more.
Introducing Wioglass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we've got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose Wioglass. Visit us at wioglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Welcome you into the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Once again, the final score, Riverton on top of Bear Lake, Idaho, 66-37. We're joined by the head coach of the Wolverines, Bo Sheets. And Bo, he couldn't have drawn up that start any better. Go up 14-0 right off the bat. I thought you guys came out of the gate looking great.
Yeah, it's always good to play with the lead, so it was fun to come out, hit shots, get some stops. I'm just pleased with the boys' effort, because last year, that team, we came out and played the opposite. They kind of jumped on us early and we were playing from behind. Again, just very pleased with how the boys came out.
That's what I was going to ask you, is what was different this time around? You saw Bear Lake on a Thursday here at this same tournament. Was it just a different approach going into it, or why the success early in this one?
Well, most of the guys are a year older. Last year I watched the film this week and I felt like we had good shots. We just didn't make them, and kind of had some careless turnovers. We dribbled off our leg out of bounds and didn't get a rebound. They hit some shots early. You obviously look a lot better when you make shots and get stops. So I don't know the difference, other than we just, our energy was good. Defensively, we had the focus to kind of, secure every possession. And I think we hold them to 2 points in the first quarter. So anytime you do that in a varsity boys basketball game, that's pretty solid defensively.
Last time out against East, we saw Parker Paxton get recognized for his 1,000th career point. It feels like he's just taken over that leadership role on the floor and in the huddle.
And it's not easy on a team when guys are looking for him. Our guys are smart. They have a good basketball IQ. They know that when Parker gets shots, it's good for our team. And so, I'm very pleased with how unselfish our boys are. There's a lot of guys on our team know that exactly what to do. We get him the ball and it opens up other guys. So, yeah, when you have somebody who's a good scorer, even before the game, they kind of mention, well, we know who we're trying to stop, and we know that. I mean, teams focus on, your best scorer, your best player, and our boys do a really good job sharing the ball, getting him involved.
You had that opportunity with the big lead to get a lot of your bench kids in there too, but I thought the bench kids came in and didn't miss a beat. They looked really good and some valuable experience for them.
I completely agree, and they had good minutes in the first half too. When the game's close, they came in, gave us some valuable minutes, and that's huge for us going down the stretch. And these games are nice because you can get some of those kids in just a little bit more. But all those kids earned their time today. It wasn't like they just got in because we were up.
You got Grace, Idaho, another Idaho squad tomorrow. Know anything about Grace?
Yeah, there's a sophomore kid on the team we'd love to have on our team. All the Draper boys that we've missed out in the last 4 or 5 years. It'd be nice to have them back. And I don't know if Gavin will play in the varsity game or not, but we've gotten to play in the last few years against Dallin and Trey and some of the the brothers. So it's been fun to play against those guys. And they're very well coached. They beat Bear Lake last week, so they're a good team. We'll have to be ready.
All right, and then as we look even further into the schedule, you get kind of that late Friday game, super early Saturday. Do you like the way that pans out?
Obviously, it's a tough turnaround, but it is what it is. I mean, both teams kind of have to wake up and play, so we'll have that late game, and then we practice Tuesday mornings at 6 a.m. So hopefully that's part of a routine that we can get prepared for on Saturday morning.
All right, Coach, go have some fun the rest of the evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Jared.
Bo Sheets, head coach of the Riverton Wolverines, victorious here as RHS moves on to 3-2 on the season. Once again, knocking off Bear Lake 66-37. I think my player of the game may have disappeared on us. So let's take a timeout, and I'm going to go try to get our State Farm player of the game. Thanks to Tyler Watson, recognized here on the broadcast. We'll try to hustle him down here in just a couple of moments. This is Wolverine basketball. Again, Riverton victorious 66-37 over Bear Lake, Idaho. We're back with more of the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show coming up here in just a quick minute on county10.com and 105.1 Jack FM.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws? Because in real life, you don't get a second chance.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Coverage of the Flaming Gorge Tournament continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and county10.com.
I want to thank Bailey Tire and Auto Service for making our post-game coverage possible. They are your tire experts. This is, well, it's always a good time to have good tires, but this is the time of the year you definitely want good tires in Wyoming. Bailey's can hook you up with the best. They've got 2 full-service locations in Riverton and Lander. They've got 3 pit stops conveniently located all over the Rendezvous City, and, of course, one right across from the radio station, in fact, in Lander. Bailey Tire and Auto Service. We appreciate their support of Wolverine basketball all season long. All right, we are going to select our Tyler Watson State Farm player of the game now, and I had it lined up for a second that he was going to come by, put the headsets on, and grab an interview, but it looks like he has disappeared. So I am going to try to round up our player of the game tomorrow to make him do a radio interview. But congratulations to our player of the game, Brody Dale. Brody had a fantastic performance all the way around. Was not the leading scorer tonight, but did chip in a couple of buckets when it was most necessary. He had some great defensive plays, sacrificed his body on a couple of plays, and just a lot of hustle plays up and down the floor offensively and defensively. Brody Dale, our player of the game, and that's thanks to our good friend Tyler Watson, State Farm Insurance. Tyler's a proud Wolverine athletic supporter. I've mentioned this on the broadcast before, but just did some business with Tyler at State Farm recently. He saved me a lot of money and gave me great customer service. So if he can help you too, give Tyler Watson a call at State Farm Insurance. They're ready to protect your future at 856-4118, 856-4118. Congratulations to Wolverine senior Brody Dale, our player of the game. We'll have 4 more Tyler Watson State Farm players of the games throughout the rest of the tournament here from the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River and Rock Springs. Set up the rest of the schedule here for you real quick. Tomorrow we are back on the air. We will have girls basketball first as Riverton takes on the Lyman Lady Eagles. An interesting matchup. They go down a class to take on a 3A team, but it is they're not going down in talent in opponent, that's for sure. Lyman has been a great team for girls basketball for several years, so an interesting matchup tomorrow afternoon. 2 2:40 is the projected start time. We'll have video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel. We will also have radio coverage on 105.1 Jack FM. Then, tomorrow around 7:30, Riverton boys basketball is on as they take on the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies. We'll have that coverage for you as well on both of those platforms, County 10's YouTube and Jack FM. And we will get you both of those games tomorrow from Green River High School. They'll both be in this venue. Saturday, we are on the air bright and early as Riverton takes on Thunder Basin at 8 a.m. I've done a lot of 9 a.m. games in my career. I don't know if I've ever done an 8 a.m. game. So the 9 a.m. Or the 8 a.m. start for Riverton and Thunder Basin on Saturday, Riverton and Rollins on Saturday afternoon. So if you're making the trip down, you've still got a lot of basketball to come cheer the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines on. All right, I got to sign off. Thanks again to Bailey Tire and Auto for making our post-game coverage possible. Once again, the final score, it was Riverton 66, Bear Lake, Idaho 37. The Wolverines led 14-0 in the first quarter, led the entire ball game. Back on the air about 2:30 or so tomorrow with the Porter's Tailgate Show. My thanks to Wyatt Barijka, County 10 Sports Director, for helping out and getting everything up and going for the entire County 10 team. I'm Jared Anderson. Have a great rest of your night. We'll send you back to Jack FM. And for those of you on County 10's YouTube stream, we say good night.